So I try to do something every year in remembrance of the 49 lives lost at the Pulse nightclub shooting that took place in Orlando, Florida, 4 years ago today, June 12th, 2016. It was the largest mass shooting in U.S. history at the time, and now still the second largest mass shooting in U.S. history after the shooting that took place in Las Vegas in 2017. But you may ask why it's important to continue to remember events like this. Why do I and many others continue to bring light to this with each passing year? This was a brutal attack on the LGBT community and predominantly LGBT people of color. This happened after the Marriage Equality Act of 2015 was passed, the passing of which many people ignorantly and incorrectly thought meant that LGBT people now had equal rights with everyone else in U.S. society, which, this Pulse nightclub shooting and many things that have happened since show that that is simply not the case. But in addition to that, Pulse also holds a very special place in my heart personally, which is why I continue to speak on it. As some of you may know, I'm originally from Florida, and Pulse was actually the first LGBT club that I have ever went to. I went multiple times with one of my closest friends, and even though the last time I went was at least a couple of years before I started my transition, my experiences at Pulse are still very dear to me, and I feel like still had a part to play in me figuring out who I am today. I continue to speak about Pulse because it helps highlight the importance of how far we still have to go regarding respecting and affirming LGBT people and working towards LGBT rights. It's also very important to not simply forget the past, but rather to use it as a tool to both pay respects to those who have been lost and also learn from, whether it's educating ourselves or educating others. Many of you likely know that Pulse was turned into a memorial after the shooting 4 years ago. What you may not know is that a foundation was created, the One Pulse Foundation, providing scholarships in honor of many of those lives lost. The memorial is also in a process of being expanded, including a museum and an educational center. And the educational component is what I think is especially important because we can get complacent if we don't learn from our past histories. And I know that's cliche, and I've probably said that before, maybe in videos I haven't even posted yet. If you have the means to do so, please consider donating to the One Pulse Foundation to help this cause. In honor of those lost, I will read the names and display pictures of the 49 lives lost 4 years ago. Stanley Almodovar III, 23. Amanda Alvear, 25. Oscar Aracena Montero, 26. Rodolfo Ayala, 33. Antonio Davon Brown, 29. Darryl Roman Burt II, 29. Angel Candelario-Padro, 28. Juan Chavez Martinez, 25. Luis Conde, 39. Cory James Connell, 21. Tevin Eugene Crosby, 25. Deonka Deidra Drayton, 32. Simón Adrian Carrillo Fernandez, 31. Leroy Valentin Fernandez, 25. Mercedes Marisol Flores, 26. Peter Ome Gonzalez Cruz, 22. Juan Ramon Guerrero, 22. Paul Terrell Henry, 41. Frank Hernandez, 27. Miguel Angel Honorato, 30. Javier Jorge Reyes, 40. Jason Benjamin Josephat, 19. Eddie Jamoldroy Justice, 30. Anthony Luis Loreno Disla, 25. Christopher Andrew Leonin, 32. Alejandro Barrios Martinez, 21. Brenda Marquez McCool, 49. Gilberto Silva Menendez, 25. Kimberly Morris, 37. Akira Monet Murray, 18. Luis Omar Ocasio Capo, 20. Gerardo Ortiz Jimenez, 25. Eric Ivan Ortiz Rivera, 36. Joel Rayon Panigua, 32. Jean Menendez Perez, 35. Enrique Rios Jr., 25. John Carlos Nieves Rodriguez, 27. Xavier Emmanuel Serrano Rosado, 35. Christopher Joseph Sanfeliz, 24. Yilmary Rodriguez Solivan, 24. Eddie Sotomayor Jr., 34. Shane Evan Tomlinson, 33. Martin Benitez Torres, 33. Jonathan Camui Vega, 24. Juan Pablo Rivera Velazquez, 37. Luis Sergio Vielma, 22. Frankie Jimmy de Jesus Velazquez, 50. Luis Daniel Wilson Leon, 37. Jerry Wright, 31. The fight for LGBT rights is far from over. Stand in solidarity with all LGBT people, whether they're your friends, your family, co-workers, classmates, anyone else in the community. Remember these names and all the other names of queer and trans people whose lives have been lost in homophobic and transphobic acts of violence. Continue to educate yourself and others on our histories, on the issues that affect our community, so that way we can be part of the change. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are staying as safe and healthy as you can during this tough time. Bye for now.